right, welcome back to Stretch Break with Rochelle. Today I am taking my time and just allowing myself to inhale, exhale, stretching my back, my shoulders, swaying from side to side, and also resting back towards my heels to give my lower back and my neck and shoulders a stretch. So I'm doing this stretch routine today just for relaxation purposes. So I'm going to take my arm through, thread the needle, basically, pressing my shoulder down to the floor. So nice upper back shoulder stretch. And I'm going to hold that for about 20 seconds and do the same thing on the opposite side, reaching my arm through and then pressing my shoulder down towards the mat as much as possible. And you're just relaxing. I'm definitely tight. My glutes and my hamstrings are very tight. I went to walk for over an hour today. So I'm pressing back, stretching out the legs and calves. So as you can see, my heels are not all the way on the floor. So that lets me know that my calves, my hamstrings, and my glutes are very tight. So I'm just taking my time, and feel free to do this move multiple times until you're ready to move on. All right. So next, I'm just going to lay my top of my feet flat and pressing back again. And then now I'm going to get to stretching out my lower back. So taking my time, lying on my back after I adjust my shirt and so forth. Bringing one leg, resting my foot on the opposite knee, and then making sure my lower back is pressed towards the mat and gently pushing my knee out. So this is definitely stretching my hip flexors, my glutes as well. But I'm really taking my time today. Like I mentioned, I have a little bit more time. I went on a walk and it felt amazing. So I'm going to switch sides, resting my foot on top of my knee, bending that opposite leg, and then gently pressing my knee out. So you should definitely feel this stretch in your hip flexors to release some of that tension and stress. All right, so I'm going to stay down here, lift both of my legs up with my knees bent. And again, I'm checking my posture. I'm engaging my core and also pressing my lower back towards the floor, grabbing my knees and gently pulling my knees towards me. I'm not going for ultra knees towards my face. It's just a gentle glute and lower back stretch. Now I'm going to rotate my knees to one side, slowly dropping them down and getting a nice stretch. This felt amazing. Pressing your knees together, pressing down your knees gives more of a lower back, a mid-back stretch. And also if you have hip issues like I do, definitely popping them back in place. And then lowering my legs to the opposite side again and pressing my knees down to feel that stretch basically all the way up to my shoulder. So this stretch you can definitely do multiple times to feel that much needed relief. Now I'm bringing my legs back to center and I'm going to press up, adjusting my clothing as usual. But I'm just going to stretch out my glutes and hamstrings, mainly my glutes. So I'm going to straighten one leg and also bend the opposite knee and press that towards my chest. So I'm really getting a good stretch on my outer glute and mid glute. And sitting up nice and tall really helps with the posture. You don't want to slouch forward. It helps to bring in your abdominal muscles to keep things nice and tight. So holding each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds is ideal. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite leg. Now, this leg is definitely the tighter side. So as you can see, my placement of my hands looks very awkward. But I end up doing the stretch throughout the day because I need to adjust my glutes. Now I am going to do it again because I really enjoyed that release, that relief in my glutes and my hamstrings. And I'm just taking nice, gentle breaths, slowing down my breathing. And this time I took my knees a bit higher to hit a different angle on my glutes. So try that out and see how it feels. Definitely, if anything is pulling, snagging, tugging, stop. Now I'm just rolling my shoulders back and forward to give my shoulders some release. This helps to definitely work the knots in my back. And then now I'm bringing my elbow behind my head and pressing to the opposite side to stretch out my upper back and around my shoulder blades as well. So as always, take some time for you. Take some quiet time to stretch. It definitely helps with mobility, flexibility, and so much more. Also performing in your workouts better. But enjoy, do this again and again. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.